Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Yeah. Everybody wake up this morning. It's a beautiful day. Let me tell you, we had a busy weekend here at Peddlers Family Thrifting. Yeah, busy weekend. Let's start with Friday. Friday, all day. The wife was home from work. What a big help she is. Kyla, thank you so much. We listed all day long. We had a bunch of clothes that we bought a while ago. She got all of those listed, at least 90% of them. Had a bunch of vintage and old silverware that we bought a while ago and a big lot of stuff. I'll talk a little bit more about that here later. And then Friday night, we decided to go grab a sandwich from Mancino's. And I just had this feeling, hey, babe, let's stop by Goodwill. You know, it's 7 o'clock. They close at 8 o'clock. You know, that's what us old people do, right? 7, 8 o'clock, we're ready to go home. Well, we got done eating our sandwiches, which was great, by the way. Thank you. Great sandwiches Friday night. And she's like, no, I'm tired. Let's go home. I've had a long day. And I was like, well, that car just turned itself to the right, and we just ended up at Goodwill. And we said, all right, we're not going to scan anything. We're just going to do a quick walkthrough. And I heard something on another video about, hey, change things up. Go backwards. You always go from left to right, go right to left, all that fun stuff. So that's what we did. And I barely made it in the door and I was scanning stuff, you know. So much for not scanning, so much for not looking for a deal. So long story short, man, we ended up being there for about an hour till they said, hey, we're closing. And we ended up with a cart full as usual. But man, let me show you something. I made a short on it on Friday night. Man, these are just super cool. I was super excited, shocked. I love old vintage folk art stuff. I don't know why, but it just grabs a hold of me, and I really like it. Look what we found. Look at those. Man, those are some beautiful pieces. So I did a little short video on it, found out a little information about them, but man, I don't know. I'm having trouble listing them. I almost want to keep them for me, but you know, it's not what I'm in this for. We are in it to make a buck and to pay our bills and to have fun. Those are Strump F fiddles. STRUMPF fiddles. Now these look to be handmade. I mean, they are just beautiful. But if you're interested in them, or if you know anybody that's interested in them, hey, get on a hold of us at Peddlers Family Thrifting. That's right. You can find us on Facebook under Peddlers Consulting and Sales. You can find us on YouTube. You can even find us on eBay. That's right, eBay. Peddlers Family Thrifting. And it's a family business, guys. It really is. I mean, Friday, the wife helped out all day. Saturday, man, she was a huge motivating factor. Let me show you what we got done. I am so excited. Don't have a lot of money to put into this, so we've been selling a little, buy a little, kind of like how I started my concrete company years ago. A little investment here and there. Biggest investment in the last month has just been in shipping materials, bubble wrap and stuff. Well, we were running out of room. Let me show you this. Isn't this amazing? The wife helped, the son helped. So when I say Peddlers Family Thrifting, it really is, guys. Yep, we had to clean out this whole spot, had to get it going. This whole spot was a huge mess. The kid and I, Zach, thank you. We used these old sawhorses here. We had some lumber laying around. We built this shelf out of sawhorses, spare lumber, and just what we had. We did end up buying these little metal shelves. These are absolutely awesome. I found them on eBay. I searched on Amazon, but man, they were twice the price. So we got all of these right here for about $70. This little shelf up here, that was from old Brian. Thank you, Brian. He gave that to us. We appreciate that. And up here, you know, we just made everything work. Everything work. Check this out. Look at these amazing pieces. Look at these owls. Oh, I just love the owls, guys. So anyways, just wanted to show you what we accomplished this weekend. And when I say Peddlers Family Thrifting, it's Peddlers Family Thrifting. The kid helps out. The wife helps out. We all just pitch in. You know, this morning, she got up bright and early. We came out. We got stuff around. What a busy weekend. Heck yeah, guys. Look at all these items we have. We don't just concentrate on one thing. We buy multiple things. These are things that we're going to be shipping out today. So if you're looking for games, if you're looking for, oh, phone fell around. If you are looking for vintage pepper, salt and pepper shakers, measuring teaspoons, vintage, to sports figures for the kids. Yeah. Oh, even flip phones. You just never know what we're going to have here. A couple pair of Levi jeans down here. Some craft patterns. These are pretty awesome. We found these at a garage sale. Back gambling. Man, I'm glad somebody got a hold of this. This is a nice piece right here, real clean. So we actually pick from a lot of different places, guys. So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about today. Kind of give you an introduction to what we do and who we are and what we're up to. So it's the family, me, Rodney, wife, Kyla, and our son, Zach. Sometimes he goes picking with us. That lasts for about 20 minutes. He finds one thing, and then he's off hanging out doing something. So we appreciate him going with us, and it's good family time, you know. This morning got up, had my cup of coffee, got to see him before he went off to school. The wife was up. We came out here, got everything around. We sold like 17, 18 things this weekend. Cha-ching! That's right. We are selling now. We're just going to keep going, keep things going, and keep things going. List, buy, sell, list. So, all right, gentlemen, ladies, family, friends. All right. So about a month ago, as I talked about in my first video, life happened to us, and we decided to figure out another stream of income, and we got started shopping at alleys, right? We bought a couple things. We found some kiwi. We found some saddle soap. Thought we'd be listed on Amazon. Well, Amazon sucks. They have made it so difficult for me to get busy selling as a business. It's outrageous. Can't get a hold of anybody. But anyway, so we immediately flopped over, started listing stuff on eBay. We ended up hitting up indoor garage sale, which was really, really awesome. We hit up Salvation Army locally, Goodwill locally. Our best finds, a couple of our biggest finds. We were heading down to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and gonna hit up some Goodwills. Thought, bigger city, better deals. Yeah, right. Anyways, we ended up on our way down there finding this thrift store. And we're like, you know what? Let's stop there before we go to Goodwill. Well, man, I was glad we did. When we first pulled up, though, the doors were closed and locked, and there was a paper on the door. So wife got out, read the paper, and said, they're having their first ever Benz sales. Man, I always wanted to do that, go to Goodwill Benz. Well, this wasn't Goodwill. I can't remember the name. If I do, I'll give them credit. But so we ended up following the directions and going to the Benz sale. And we walked in there, and there was a warehouse full of boxes on wheels. Woo! Warehouse full. 90% of it was closed. On the back wall, there was all items. But it took a minute, man. When you first walk into those, they're pretty intimidating. I'll tell you what. You got people in there throwing things left, right, bags full, and you really just got to take a minute, take a deep breath, and find your groove. Because once you get in the groove, you're in the groove. Well, that sale was pretty cool. It really got us motivating, realized we could find some stuff. That was a lot of the clothes the wife listed on Friday. We actually found those about 3 weeks ago. $1.66 a pound. Woo! First time we walked out with 2 cartfuls of mostly clothes, but there was some different stuff in there too, remote control airplanes, just different cool things that we picked. So you can't go wrong, $1.66 a pound, right? Yeah, I don't think you can. So we ended up getting a little wore out there for an hour or two. We grabbed some lunch, went over to Goodwill. Yeah, Goodwill just wasn't that good in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'll tell you what, their prices were extremely high. I think we bought 1 or 2, maybe 3 things there, and we were like, there's nothing to pick here. Nothing that we could buy and resell and even make $5 on. It was just all expensive. So we ended up going back to the bin sale again. Yes, we did. We ended up with another cart full. So we ended up with 3 cartfuls at $1.66 a pound. You know how many clothes you can get for that? Couple. Different items? Couple. Yeah, 3 cartfuls. Visited a little vintage store down there, a little thrift store right next to that place. Picked a couple little things up. That was wonderful. And so came home that week, got started listing, started rocking and rolling, getting things on there. Things were a little slow moving at first. I mean, it takes a minute. You really need to list every day. They say you need to list at least 10 items every day to get in that algorithm. So, well, we're well over 10 items a day. We're about 100 items a week. Yeah, 100 items a week. We're at almost 600 items right now. Cha-ching! So, it's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing and fun. And I'm hoping I can keep this going. We can keep this going. You know, that way y'all can see more of me. I know you want to. So, anyways, as I told you before, we watch a ton of videos. I mean, YouTube just has an algorithm for us now. Thrifting videos, reseller videos. Commonwealth Picker, he's one of the big ones. We really enjoy watching him, man. He's very, very educational, very, very courteous, nice guy. He's got a couple different channels out there. So, hey, I know you probably won't see this, Mr. Commonwealth, but we just want to thank you. You have really helped us, and there's a few other channels out there. I'll have to get their names that we've done. So Friday during the day, about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, watching this lady on YouTube talking about vintage items, and she says, owls are hot right now. Boy, and I heard owls. So I jumped on Facebook Marketplace, looked up owls. I tell you what, guys, when your gut talks to you, you need to listen to it. When you have that gut feeling, listen to it. I'm telling you, listen to it. So I jump on Facebook Marketplace and I search up owls. First page pops up. I don't know. There was, take a look. We'll just take a look here. So, and I've sold some. So there are all these wonderful owls here. This is my favorite. Nobody likes that thing, but I'll tell you what, I love that one. All of these owls here. I mean, just keeps going. Look at that beautiful. That is just beautiful. It's non-working. That's a beautiful clock. Then there's a couple more up here. And like I said, we've already sold some. So there's been a few that have already gone. Anyways, $100. What? $100, you say? Yep, $100. So, call the wife. She's working a little late. Babe, I got to go an hour away. What? Yeah. She allows me to go on these crazy adventures, guys. So, thanks, honey. Thank you. So, I head on down. I mean, we're getting ready to have a blizzard this weekend. If I'm going to get there, I need to get there now. I mean, we're talking below zero temperatures. You know, everything, the whole world's going to end. So, jump in the minivan. Love the minivan. Chrysler Pacifica. Love it. Head on down south of me, about an hour, by all these owls. I get there, and this guy has a warehouse full of stuff. I take a little extra money, go in, I spend a few things. I know I can't, if I start really scanning things and picking things, I'm in trouble. So I don't even get out my phone. I don't know this guy. I don't like to insult people by scanning stuff while I'm standing there with them buying things, so I don't. So I picked out a few pieces, took a couple guesses and headed home. I love owls. I think they're just great, so that's good. Goodbye. Get home, I'm super excited. I'm showing the wife. I found some other stuff. Ended up buying some genuine bone china minifigures, like a whole box. I think I paid $5 for them, and they're original in the box. I haven't even got a chance to list those yet, guys. I haven't even got a chance. There's just so much stuff. So I believe in networking, knowing people, telling people thank you. thank you for your time. My grandpa taught me that one. Thank you for your time. Always thank somebody for their time. It's the only thing. It's something that they can give you. Time. They don't have to give you your time. So when they do, tell them thank you. So that night, I'm still super excited about this. It's kind of like my first real, oh yeah, fun, cool pick. And first adventure, I gotta go buy this. It's like treasure hunting, guys. Who doesn't like treasure hunting? Who doesn't want to put on a metal detector and go out back and see if they can find gold? Or every time you get to the beach, you don't want to get out a metal detector and a shovel and start looking for treasure. We all want treasure. That's right. So sorry, I get sidetracked a little bit. Super excited sometimes. So that evening, after I got home from picking the owls and stuff, a couple hours later, I shot that gentleman a message on Facebook, said thank you very much for your time, and hope we can do more business. Man, I wasn't expecting this response, I'll tell you. I was pulling out the driveway. I get a response. How about $500 for everything you've seen? What? $500. Wow. That was kind of a big decision for me and the wife at that moment. It really was. I'm like, want to jump on it and go, but I know she's my calm. She kind of levels me out a little bit. So what do? Well, we're in the van together. I asked the wife. So we discuss it, and she's really getting into this stuff now. I mean, she's watching these videos with me. She's scanning stuff on eBay, and she told me it's up to me. Well, I back and forth. I mean, we got 0 degree weather coming. We got some bad weather coming that next week, and he wants it out within a week. That's a lot of work. I'm no young man anymore. So, anyways, she goes into the gas station. I commit to buying it. Yes, I did. So how in the heck am I going to get it home? I don't have boxes. I don't have nothing, guys. I've got 0 of a plan, but I'm good at coming up with one, and I'm good at getting some things done. So, oh, man. Robin Hood report. Crypto's horrible again. No crap. So anyways, I go down there on a Wednesday. Got to let the weather go by. This is a Friday night. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I come up with a little plan. I'm getting boxes, right? You all know where I get boxes. In the trash bins, recycle bins. Boxes. Free. Don't pay for boxes. So I go and pick a bunch of boxes and get ready to go. And weather was bad, so there was one of my son's friends that wasn't working that day. So I hit him up, and he went down with me, and I was overwhelmed. 16 tables. 16 tables full of stuff on top and underneath. So, wow. Guys, I don't even have half of it listed yet. We still go out to Goodwill and Salvation Army and garage sales, and we pick a little, and we try to get those listed right away. But this is literally like going through it box after box after box. Like, I finally just got all the vintage board games listed. I'm talking 20, 25, 30 board games. You know how long it takes to list a board game? I mean, right here's one of them. I mean, basket. What an experience, guys. What an experience picking, selling. Guys, we are over 100 items sold. Like I said, our first time listing was January 4th. Really started this company January 4th. And we are over $3,400 sold. $3,400 sold and over 100 items sold in a little over a month. It's fun, but I'm telling you, it's work. You have to be disciplined. You have to get up every day with a plan, even though you don't want to. You have that cup of coffee, you ship your items. Now, I got YouTube videos to make too, so I got to fit that in my schedule. And then I got a list. I list every day, guys. Every single day. List an item, 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, 5 items, it don't matter. But hey, if we can do it, you can do it. Just like to thank you all. Our videos are getting shared, liked, One of my fans told me to do more shorts, so I did a couple shorts. The one I did a short got like 500 views. 500 people. Crazy. But anyways, hey, if you guys can help me out there, if you guys know of anybody or anything, y'all know how to reach me. You're watching my channel. Check these out. Those are amazing. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'd just like to thank my wife, my son, my family. Thank God for this opportunity. So, look, gentlemen, look, ladies, look, pickers, look, buyers. This is all waiting for you. Have a great day. Peddlers, family, thrifting is out. See you tomorrow.